Welcome, welcome! It's my dog with the Texas Space Navy bringing you another Star Citizen video. And today I thought I would start a kind of a new series, the day in the life of a new player. As you can see, I have no friends on this friends list. This is a brand new account that I set up this last month for other purposes, but it's going to serve great purposes for starting out. For a lot of you guys who first get your very first starter pack, first logging into the game, what do you do, etc. This is going to kind of be a semi-tutorial how to. Of course, there are going to be some benefits right now because of Xeno threat going on. Maybe I can get on a server that is doing that and I can make some money fast. Otherwise, I'll have to grind it out doing bounties and stuff. So, I used a referral code. I recommend that if you're getting into this game for the first time, you're buying your account for the first time or whatever, use a referral code. Use mine. You'll see it down below or up above maybe. You'll get 5,000 bonus credits to start off, which could definitely help you in the endeavor that you're about to start out on. You may need some starting equipment. You may need some fuel. You may need something that 5,000 credits can give you. So let's go into the persistent universe. That is where we do our character creation stuff. You could be a girl. You could be a guy. You could just do some random average dude here. Right now it really doesn't matter. You're gonna have to reselect some of this stuff down the road anyways. So yeah, I would just take it with a grain of salt or whatever. You're gonna have to change your character eventually, so that part doesn't really matter so much. Eventually it will. Alright, so it brings us to this location selection. You click the drop down, you click the Stanton system. Your very first time logging in is going to give you the option of these 4 places to go. In 3.14.1, I cannot advise going to New Babbage at this very moment. I couldn't even get past the elevator at the first area. So we're going to avoid New Babbage. Area 18 is not a bad idea. Lorville is probably okay too, and Orison is the big shiny new place. So let's go to Orison because everybody likes shiny and new, right? And then you click on visit location. And then we're going to load. And we are loaded in.
Me for details.
And as you can see, there is definitely some stuff going on with Xeno threat. Stuff is still loading in. So if I want to go ahead and accept that mission, I've got to press F1. So you get to your Mobi-Glass by pressing F1 to accept this contract. You'll have to go to Contracts Manager. You can see your starting AUC, which that's a lot more than I thought I would start with. I should only start with 5,000. I'm wondering if they gave a bonus for something. I don't know. Anyways, you go to Contracts Manager. And priority, CDF alert attack on Xeno threat. So this is the final assault on Xeno threat. So I need to get out there.
Thanks for volunteering.
And maybe I can actually make some money.
Got them on the run now, so head out to the front. I'll talk to you later.
Always take call to arms as well. All right, let's see if I can get out there. And I apologize for the frame rates. They're not going to be great here at Orison, because Orison kills frame rates. So let's run over to the elevator, call the elevator, and let's go to Green Circle Lobby. This takes us down to the bottom floor, which is where we need to go anywhere else in Orison. Alright, once we're at the bottom floor, we're going to take a left here. And we're going to go to August Dunlow Spaceport.
The next shuttle is approaching the station.
Just in time for a shuttle to arrive.
Last call for passengers. The shuttle is preparing to
And we will hop on. Orison at night.
Please clear the hatch. Shuttle will be departing.
There's the hospital. That comes in 3:15.
Is approaching the station.
And this little shuttle ride will take us around to the left as we go towards the spaceport. Look back where we came from. And we are almost to the spaceport. Going in right down here.
Shuttle is
Approaching next station. If this is your stop, please prepare to disembark.
And we are about to get off the shuttle.
Last call for passengers.
Alright, so
the shuttle is preparing
now we're going to have to
depart.
take a right up here and go to the elevators. No, we're not where we need to go yet. So you press and hold F and click the left mouse button
At Orson Skyway Shuttle Service, we aim to make
to
it
select where you want to go. And I want to go to the spaceport. I probably won't get there in time to go to battle unless it's bugged. You can toggle on and off the chat on the left side. It says that it's bugged, so we're not going to be able to make money off of Xenothreat. So I might as well go into my Moby. Now, you can abandon certain missions you've accepted. So, like, I accepted this mission, I'm going to abandon it now by clicking abandon. That's also if you untrack it.
Scary, but we all have to stand up to them if we want to keep our system safe.
So I'll be better off doing like a bounty hunter mission, which will cost me 500 AUAC, but at least it'll also pay me some money eventually as well. So there seems to be some lag on the server. Okay. F1 again. Oh, that's interesting. You see, there's some issues. Xenothreat and Ninetales have kind of bogged down the server a little bit. Orison has not helped either. It's just too much for one server to handle. That's why they have server meshing coming in the future. Alright, so we're going to run over here to call our ship. Now, I want to make sure my ship is outfitted first. So I'm going to press F1, and I'm going to go down to Vehicle Loadout Manager. And now I can select the pull down, the drop down, and you can see I have one ship. That's how new this character is. I'm obviously not going to be able to choose between different weapons and shields and stuff. You can see I need a couple of weapons. So my first stop is probably going to be over to Port Olisar, where I can buy a few handheld weapons and a few ship weapons. So we're going to retrieve our ship. Again, the F button is the interact button. You hold it and then left click on what you want to interact with. This is going to tell me what pad I need to go to get on my ship. So it's Hangar 7. Alright, so I'm going to go over here, and you can go to any one of these elevators. You don't have to go to the specific marking. They will all go to wherever you need to go. Alright, Hangar 7 it is. So I'll hold F and use this mouse scroll wheel to scroll down to Hangar 7. Left click, and then I will make my way down to Hangar 7. That was super fast. And there's my mighty Aurora MR with only 2 weapons. Alright, let's open the door. Let's enter the ship. And as you can see, I went right straight through the ship. That is funny. I've not actually ever done that before. So, very funny. Okay, so we do have a bug. I'm thinking this is one of their more humorous bugs. Okay, let's see if it'll let me enter the ship. There we go. Wow. Alright, so I will have to also get in the pilot seat here. And now your ship is not turned on when you first sit down. So after you get in the pilot seat, if you tap R, it'll power up.
Welcome to Product Space Industry.
The next thing you can do is press F11 and go to Friends, and it shows you Orison Landing Services. So if you click on that, it'll open the outer bay doors for you.
Okay to launch.
You turn off this. So as you can see, these outer bay doors are going to open up for me to fly through. I press spacebar, hold spacebar, and I go up. If I press control, I go down. W forward, S backward, A left, B right. Of course, if you use a joystick, you can use joysticks, throttles, etc. Now, I also have my cruise control set up for a certain key press, but you can press C and set your cruise control. Usually, it'll default to the regular SCM speed along the ship.
Thank you. And please visit again.
So right now, I'm going to just fly out of the atmosphere a little ways, and once I get high enough, I will set my course to Port Olisar before I begin my training. I'll be back in one moment. So real quick, if you need to see what all the key bindings are, you can press the escape button and press options and go over to key bindings. This will tell you what all the key bindings are. Of course, you can use the mouse wheel to increase your speed limiter, which I advise doing before you set that cruise control. But this has all the different keys and the modifiers and stuff. Very handy. If you want to rebind anything, you can definitely do that by going to advanced controls, and then you would be able to, you know, double click on something and press a button for it, and that would actually rebind those keys for you. Is pretty heavy here, actually, and it's affecting this Aurora pretty heavily, but I'm still not high enough to quantum away. Quantum is how you travel fast in this game. Some people may call it a jump drive, but that's not exactly accurate, because a jump drive is going to take you from one solar system to another. Quantum just allows you to fast travel within that solar system. Alright, so I crossed about 150,000 kilometers up, or 150,000 meters up, rather, and I'm able to jump to a location. So I'm only going to do a partial jump. So you press B to bring up this nice little colors of everything where you can go to. Actually, let's see, where will it let me jump to? I really want to go to Port Olisar, but I don't know what side of the planet it's on. We're going to jump to OM5. So I've got to keep the reticle there to where it calibrates, and then I will hold B down, and it should jump me to OM5. Again, there is a little bit of lag and desync right now, so things aren't going together so well. So I do have Orison there. I've got to go there to neutralize that dude. Where is Port O? Port O is on the other side. So I'm going to have to jump to OM2 to make my way around the planet so I can set my point, my spawn point in Port Olisar rather than being on Orison. Because Orison, as I said, is a bit buggy and laggy, and I don't want that to be my home port right now. So we are going to go to Port Olisar.
Hydrogen fuel is at 75%. Water drive is now on.
And maybe I can buy some weapons or armor or all the above over here.
Water drive is now off.
Alright, so I have to press B again to turn off the quantum drive. And as I approach here to Port Olisar, I can press F11. I have to request landing. So I will press F11, go to Friends, and then click on this little icon, and it will start engaging Port Olisar's landing team, if you will. Theoretically. Maybe. Again, there's lag. So when I get really close here, I'm going to reconnect.
Is at 75%.
Okay, if you want to pull your landing gear down, you have to press N, and you'll see that there will be this little icon here. And they just gave me a landing bay that I can go land at. There it is. So you can do what's called an auto landing, although that's not as fun as manual landing. I'm famous for my landings. But yeah, you can, once you get inside this square here, you can hold the N button and it will automatically land you. Or you can just strafe down until you're on the ground. Now, if you want to turn things off, you can hold the F button down and, you know, power off or whatever. I am going to leave my ship on for now. I'm going to hold down the Y button to get out of the seat. Keep that in mind. Y gets up from any seat or seated position. And then we are going to walk into the port here. I do want to close the door because I don't want anybody stealing my ship. That does happen. And we're going to run on in here to Port Olisar and see if we can buy some goods, right? Because we got 25,000 credits. We're going to blow them all right now. Now, I don't have to get the best shields and components right now because the game's just... They're all basic at the moment. They're all the same. Well, this is interesting. I could end up 30K'ing here, which would be a great first-time experience for all you guys. There we go. Okay. So, I have weapons over here. I have armor over here. But what I need more than anything right now is ship weapons. So, let's go to the other side of the station and see if we can get some ship weapons. They may be too expensive for me. Again, things are moving slow on the server. And if you want to talk in chat, so you have to have F12 up so you can see it over here. You can press enter and it brings up the chat window. Now you can talk in other parties, like if you're on your ship, you can talk at just your party or whatever by pressing tab, and it will change it from global chat to party chat. So there's different ways to chat in game. You can also talk to people over your mic if you have one. We're gonna go up to the screen, hold F and click, and we've got 24,000 to work with. What I need is weaponry. I need guns. I believe I could put Badgers on this thing. So they have nothing but cannons. Lots and lots of cannons. They have these repeaters that don't do a whole lot, but they are a little pricey anyways. I guess I could get the size 1s. Sorry, I'm just looking at my options. Alright, so let's look at getting a couple of these size 1 repeaters that are XJ1s. Yes. So we'll buy 2 of these. Alright, so we've got that bought. Now we're going to have to go put it on our ship. Now, maybe in the future you have to do it physically.
Initiating ship
But
storage
right now,
procedure.
we can
For
do
your
it
safety, please
manually.
vacate the area. Thank you for your cooperation.
So they are storing my ship. We need to wait till that's stored or store it ourselves, which we can do from here. Store before we can put anything on it. Okay, so it's stored. You can press F1. Go to your vehicle loadout manager. And I'm going to get the drop down. Here we go. Weapons. So now I am going to put these repeaters on it. Now these are going to be fixed. Not exactly ideal when I already have two gimbals as well. So we're going to have to be real careful when we're firing to make everything work. But I should be able to put size 2s on here, I think, eventually. We're just going to start off with those size 1s. It's better to have 4 weapons than just the 2. Now, before I go on after Ronaldo Graves over there, I want to get some, you know, some guns. I want some weapons. I want some armor. You know, maybe I'll just get one gun, because I can pick up guns from fallen foes.
Hi. Let me know
I
if
need
there's
some
anything
med
I can help you
pens.
with.
Let's buy 10 med pens. I won't have to worry about buying them later. Alright, weapons.
Nice choice.
So what weapons do they have? They've got some okay choices here. I know I'm going to be able to pick up some other weapons. You know what? I'm going to get a P8. And I'm going to get
I think
some
you're going to be happy
grenades.
with that.
We'll get 10 of these too. And you know what? I think we're just going to go with that. And then I will pick up some ammo. But I need some arc light ammo because I already have an arc light pistol. We'll get 15 magazines of it. And then I'm going to get some P8 ammo.
Nice choice.
Down here for sure. But you know what? I need a holographic. You know, I like... Yeah, we'll just do the ×1. We'll get it for both weapons. How about that? And P8 ammo right here. We'll get about 20 magazines of it. Really cheap. Now, you could go and get some
Good
other
purchase.
ammo and stuff. You know, maybe I want to get a suppressor or 2 for both the guns. They have all these other sights, flash hiders, you know. They have all sorts of different stuff here that you can get, including flares. Right now, I think that's good for now. So let's go and look at some armor, because we want to protect ourselves as well. So let's get geared up.
Hi. Let me know if there's anything I can help you with.
The torso armor is pretty expensive. And they have a lot of different kinds. The question is, what kind do we want to get for this particular character? He is a kind of a golden boy, so I could give him the gold armor. I may want to go with some simple infantry, special ops armor or something if they have it here. Obviously, they have a bunch of different armor here at Olisar. Maybe we'll go with the heavy stuff. Let's spend some money. Alright, so we'll get the core armor here. Just one. Can't afford more than that. And then
Smart buy.
we need to get matching leg armor, which is the woodland armor here. Arms. Woodland arms. And then a helmet.
I think you're going to be happy with that.
So this is a Baylor helmet we're looking for. I don't think they have the right one here. I'll have to go to another place to get the correct Baylor helmet. So if they have a G2 helmet here, I may pick it up, but I don't think they have the right one of it here either. Match. So that'll be on our list of things to chase down, is matching helmet armor. You can see there's a lot of different stuff in here. Again, what helmet do I go with? I want to go with some heavy armor helmet just for the protection. So let's go all the way back up to the Baylors. And yeah, I may get it like an off color, but you know, hey, you got to do what you got to do, right? So let's choose a color. Let's go with red for now. I did press confirm. Okay. And then undersuit, you can choose whatever undersuit you want for whatever armor you're getting. I'm going to stick with the basic undersuit. Now, to apply all of those changes, we have to press F1 again, go to the equipment manager, and here you can see I can apply another med pin, but let's wait until we put armor on first. We'll put our Baylor armor on here, our ADB core, ADB woods armor, legs. Now we can go to miscellaneous, and now I can put 4 med pins on. I don't have a knife, that's not wise, but I can put 4 grenades on as well. And then we can put some weapons on. I don't have the secondary weapon other than my pistol, so we're not going to worry about the secondary. But I can outfit my pistol a little bit. And then weapons magazines. So we're going to load up some weapons magazines here. We're going to put more P8 ammo because I'm going to be using the P8 a lot more than the arc light. Only makes sense. And I definitely need to go get a knife and apply it. Now you have to click the save, and it'll save all this equipment that you just put on. Then you press F1, and then if you want to look at yourself in third person, press F4, hold Z down, move the mouse around. You can see what you look like in first person, or third person rather. You can move around like that if you want to. F4 will take you back. You have to press F4 a couple times when you're in FPS mode. But let's see if we can grab a knife here. Weapons.
Hi.
I think it would be under
Good to have you
regular
back.
weapons. Knives. There we go. Let's get a couple of knives. I've lost a couple of these in the past. And you stick it in somebody, they don't want to give it back. Alright, let's load up the weapon.
Happy with that.
As you can see, I am starting to run out of money. Alright, so save that. Alright, let's go call our ship. And then we will start doing some missions. So once again, F1, you can see I'm down to 1,310 AUEC from that 2,500. So I've used my money quite wisely, I think, in this situation. Now we're going to retrieve our ship from storage. And we are on B2. Now you can see they have the landing pads numbered and which direction to go. B2 is back over here. See how this goes with the lag. I know this is kind of getting to be a long video, but I wanted to take you through your first mission or so as a new player and, you know, how to, make some money. Now, firing when you're in your ship is going to be left mouse button, I believe. Don't go through the ship. Don't. Good lord. We're going to play this game again. And back through the other side. Let's see how many times it does this. GIG, we have problems. Alright, good deal. And of course, trying to be able to enter the pilot seat is a whole nother game in itself. Alright, once you get in your ship, you gotta power it on again with the R button, and then you want to take off. In takes your gear up, and then we already have the mission over here. I just need to make sure we select it. I have to clear my route by pressing F2 and then go up and click clear. Now we're going to head over to yellow, where this mission takes place. Hold the B button down, and we will jump to yellow. Now you can press F4 here, hold Z, move the mouse around. You're able to see all around your ship. You can save camera modes. I have other videos on how to do that. I'm not going to go into that in this particular video. F4 will take you back to the main view here again. Now, this guy is obviously on the other side of the planet, so I need to jump to the other side of the planet. And you know what? Let's jump to Grim Hex. We're going to go to the Hex. We're not going to go all the way to the Hex. But this guy is not far from Grim Hex, only about 100 kilometers. We're going to jump over to him now, and we're going to get this first bounty mission completed. Alright, so... Oh, he's 41 kilometers away still. That's crazy. I don't know why we didn't just jump all the way there. Okay, this is odd behavior. I'm drifting. Yeah, I don't know what's going on there, guys. I'm sorry. That's a little crazy.
75%.
But we will close in on Ronaldo Graves here. There he is. He's 22 kilometers down below me. We are in an asteroid field, so you kind of have to be a little weary of where you're flying, especially when you start engaging enemies. And considering I don't have the best weapons or the best ship, though test pilots, test being an organization, would disagree severely with me on that. This is their favorite ship. I'm now within 5,000. He's launching missiles, so I need to try to avoid those missiles if possible. And then get back on target here.
Got something for...
Now, if you have gimbaled weapons, you can press the G button to get that, bring that circle around your thing here. You see that little circle in my reticle here? That's what you'll do. Auto gimbals will lock on, so you don't have to worry about aiming as much. Now, I do have to worry about aiming with my other weapons because they are fixed, so I have to keep it in the middle as much as possible. You do have kind of a weapons load. And I was able to avoid a missile. At this point in the game, in Aurora, one missile could kill me. And this is interesting. So it's lost its lock on the guy that I need, and it's only gone to the other target. Honestly, I don't know what's going on with that. That's a little weird. But hey, whatever. We can deal with two targets. We can do this. just gotta get through those shields and start doing some damage.
Shit.
Okay, there he goes. Now we will take on the last guy over here. It doesn't hurt to alternate your weapons fire. That was what you called desync, folks. This guy just jumped like a little ways to the right there. So my ship also has missiles, but I don't want to use them against these tiny foes. I'd rather wait for a little bit more difficult opponent to spend the missile money on. So he is an M50, which is a very fast flying ship. It's one of the fastest, most maneuverable ships in the game. So it will take a little time for my shots to find a home and to take him out.
Son of a bitch!
Judging from what he's cutsing and stuff, I'm actually able to do a little bit of damage to him. He's almost dead. You can tell because he's trying to ram me, which only the AI does when they're dying. But again, this is going to be a duel because we got desync. It's an M50, which is highly maneuverable.
Shit!
And because we run out of ammo pretty quick here, now you can adjust your power settings where you can regain your ammo, so to speak, back a little quicker. I'm not too concerned with that right now. I can fight this war of attrition. And he rammed me practically to death here. I know I took a lot of damage with that. And he's still alive. How? So it's going to cost me a lot to repair this ship now that he rammed me there. If I can survive the fight. I always like to fly strafing and stuff because you have a less likely chance of that happening. But again, he's highly maneuverable. Again, super close. If you're not strafing a little bit, you're probably going to get nailed by that guy. Alright, let's switch to missile operator mode. I'm probably pressing the right mouse button. I'm not even sure what it is on the keyboard and mouse. Because I use a joystick and I heat it up. And he dodged both missiles. So this is the problem with missiles in the game right now. They don't track real well. They're easily disguised or decoyed, whatever you want to call it. You almost have to dumbfire any missile that you want to fire if you want to hit somebody. Whoa. More desync there. I don't have to kill this guy because I've already got my mission, but with Call to Arms, which is one of the missions I accepted, so to speak, I get extra money for killing bad guys. So I really do want to do this so I can get the extra money. Again, with size 2 guns, this will be over with much quicker, but these are pea shooters. And we have to deal with that. Whoa.
Shit!
Finally. So I get 500 UEC for that. Let's look at how much money I've made. So I only made about 1,000 UEC so far. But it's a start. So now we can, excuse me, go into our missions and we can find more bounty hunter missions that are going to give us more money. We just have to, you know, this one's 4,000 for a freelancer bounty assignment. Let's go ahead and do that. Alright, where is he located? He's located here in the rings. We'll do this one mission here. And then we'll call it a video. Hope you guys are getting something out of this, especially anybody that's new to the game. Hopefully it helps you a little bit. You can always leave questions in the comments. I'll do my best to answer a few. Again, I don't know what the game is doing right now. It's doing some crazy stuff. It's probably not a very good server to be on, to be honest. But I'm going to complete these missions. Screw it. Let's fly in manually. So let's see if we can get a visual inspection of the damage to my ship. As you can see, when it rammed, right into my ship's in bad shape. Like, really bad shape. So I'm gonna have to be a little careful in this bounty. I need to finish it quick and probably get out of here. I need to get that 4,000 credits because with those I will be able to do repairs and then go back out there and make some bigger money. There are some other missions you can do as well to make that money. We'll show you some FPS missions coming up in a little bit. Alright, here we go. This guy is in an Eclipse, which is a terrible bomber. Like, it's great bomber is what I mean, but it'd be terrible if he actually snuck up on me and got a torpedo off. That would have made for a really bad day really quickly. And it looks like I've got him dead in the water with... Oh, he rammed me. So guys, hope you got something out of this video. That's not how you expect it to end. When you first get your ship, it's a grind. You're going to have to grind out some money unless you can find somebody that wants to hire you to do some work. I would recommend doing the FPS missions. They pay better. I know there was some major desync going on that caused that issue because it looked like he flew right past me instead of into me. Welcome to Star Citizen. All its glorious bugs, which we call features, they will improve the game. It's just, you gotta take the bad with the good. So, thank you again for tuning in. I know it's a long video. I do appreciate everybody watching as far through as you could. Make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. It really helps the channel out. And if you want to contribute to the channel, please go over to my Patreon or YouTube members. I can't thank you guys enough for all you guys who've done that. You guys have really saved my bacon many months throughout the last few years. So thank you so much for that. I'm Mud Dog with the Texas Space Navy. And I'll see you out in the verse.